Do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only match.
You should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We should imply what color Santa's balls are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yep.
are just some little baby noodles.
Oh, they're so cute.
So these
Don't scare the snake.
are month-old reticulated pythons. Let's go ahead and bring them.
Yeah, I can hold it.
You just support their body.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
You can show them to stream.
Hello.
We love snakies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Oh, she's not holding it.
Okay, this is. She's not
That's just her
trying
body
to.
weight.
That's just. She's just this heavy. Okay, great.
My baby
I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
Alright, now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Yeah, it stands for April 20th. Of course. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You have to update me.
Do you know what 69 stands for?
Yeah.
Okay. 420 is when you smoke
that-
weed. Yeah, and it's like 420.
Oh, I think I've actually heard about that. before.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 420.
Alright, you go.
I'm thinking if I move my queen here,
Oh, wait. Where?
like I'll move it to E10.
E10. Where's E10? Wait.
Nothing.
Wait, where is E10? I'm so confused.
Nothing. It's not on the board actually.
Wait, was that a nuts joke or something that I missed?
No. That'd be weird and out of pocket. Anyway.
Look at the chat and Nemo's Twitch channel, loving every minute. 10-6-6. She's gonna have to dodge a lot of bullets here. Pulte for now looking for a king, a 10, or a 7. Plenty of backdoor draws, including the 3-3. Needs a king, 10, 7, or 3, or this tournament is over. And this tournament is over. Nemo gets the job done. She's stunned, but she's the champion.
Thank you so much, Pulte. It was a pleasure to play against you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
job.
you. Oh my god.
Spend it wisely.
I will. Okay, 5 push-ups. You guys ready? Ah! Oh my god, I'm slipping. Okay, I'm gonna do it against the doorway. 1, 2, 3. the day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into like this position. Like, I think that's what we're trying to. Ta-da! See? My little fist? It fits perfectly. Proof that I punched it. Like, my fists aren't very big. They fit perfectly into each of these holes. And that's why my hand is like beyond bruised. They're quite bad. Oh shit, I should play this. Fudge. Wait, I checkmated? Wow, I'm a genius! All planned! Oh, know who this is. Your girlfriend? For Tasha's girlfriend? Wait, actually, I was fully joking. I was entirely memeing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. He's dating a chess player? Good for him, I guess. I don't know if that's a good for him in Polish culture. I don't know what chess players are like in Poland. If you have an ELO, I'm automatically not dating you, so tough luck, buddy. Only dating people who have no idea what the fuck chess is.
Alright, okay. I'm scared, guys. Just a little bit. 3, 2, let's go, Nemo! 1.
Oh my god! That was awesome!
Yeah.
That was so scary!
You did it!
Okay, thank you.
It was calm for like a brief second.
Right, it was really brief second.
And you got the dragon's breath.
Okay, thank you so much. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only
Why
match.
you should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We shouldn't imply what color Santa's balls are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Alright, hello everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Good afternoon. It is actually... Well, my hair is so messy. Jeez. Hi chat. Hope you guys are all doing well. We're having a very, very, very lovely... What day is today? Friday. It's Friday here. We're having a lovely Friday. As promised, this is going to be a weekend of chess. So I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. We're going to start off with a viewer chess arena today. Don't forget that next week is going to be my 100-hour streamathon. So we're going to be celebrating 5 years of streaming, as well as hitting literally, I think, $5,000 donated for the American Heart Association with our 100-hour streamathon. So it should be really fun. And I have my cat over here. Are you ready to say hi, buddy? Are you ready? Oh, he is so not ready to say hi. I even wore matching pants for him today, but he does not want to be on camera. So, what thread? I actually have no idea what thread we're talking about, but let me know. Yes, it's just bangs, Nemo. This is literally just me, but with bangs. A Flex Friday thread? There's no Flex Friday today. Today is the Friday where we do... Oh, sorry. Ugh. It's my lipstick. The Flex Friday theme has not been set. This is correct. There's no thread open for Flex Friday because this week is the arena for the Flex Friday that is going to be reviewed on stream for next Friday. Does this all make sense? Today is going to be the one time, well, I guess once every 2 weeks, it's bi-weekly, the one every 2 week opportunity for you to show off your chess skills live on stream and farm submissions for Flex Friday. Your games do not have to come from this arena. They do not have to come from this arena. This is just the opportunity for people who maybe don't play that much chess during the week or don't have as many opportunities to play, or if you just want to like show off against other people in the community. Yeah, it's really just that. So the games do not have to come from the arena. They are just literally like for this is literally so it's more convenient for everybody else to be able to submit games, because I understand how it can be a little bit stressful or perhaps difficult to get games submitted. So if you're trying to play today, also I'm going to make a quick announcement. Running a viewer arena. Play chess games and get cash rewards when you submit for Flex Friday. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all going to enjoy. So I'm always happy to hear about any suggestions that you may all have for our arena today. I haven't had too many creative themes, so if you want to have a fun theme, I am happy to hear it. I was thinking we could literally just do something super basic that everybody is able to participate in once again, and one of the main goals is to be able to have a lot of people who want to participate in the first place, because there is $50 for the best game and $25 for the worst game. As a reminder to everybody. Not from today, just when we do Flex Fridays in general, every 2 weeks when we do Flex Fridays in general, we do give you a prize. We do give you cash money. So, anyways, you do not have to participate. There is absolutely no pressure. You do not have to. If you don't want to play, you can just hang out, watch whatever it is that you might want to do. And if you do want to participate, well, you're more than welcome to. You do need to be part of our little chess.com club thing, so make sure you guys are signed up for that as well. But in general, yeah. I mean, we have done Bonk Cloud before, but I don't think I want to do Bonk Cloud again today. Bonk Cloud is like a once-a-year occurrence. How about something that's actually good? Like something that can maybe teach you guys a little bit about good games. No, I'm joking. I mean, Bonk Cloud is fantastic. Yeah, Katsuko has destroyed every single one of my good cups. It's very, 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 very sad. But it is fine. Country openings from countries with good wine is very specific. That seems like it could get into a pretty big heated political argument, so I don't really want to I don't necessarily... Hey, buddy! Have you thought about not scratching that? Or, like, taking big bites out of it? Can you guys hear that? Are you guys able to hear him? He's just, like, scratching and he's just, like, pawing at things. It's fine. So that Hey, Canada has great wine, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Canada has a fantastic wine. Toronto or like the Niagara region wine is underrated. Okay, I don't know about like fantastic. I don't think it's gonna quite compete with Italian at this current time, but it's certainly better than a lot of people give it credit for. Canadians themselves. Yeah, Canada does not, however, have good... Oh my god, why are you so loud, bro? Canada does not exactly have good chess openings, so... No, these are not... These are literally the exact same bang as I had earlier. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Okay. There's no such thing as the Canadian opening, as far as I know. But... I don't know, I could be wrong, who knows? Maybe there's a Canadian opening out there, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's because it's so messy. Like, it's just super duper messy today. But, I don't know if there's been more wildfires or something in Canada. The air has been really terrible, and my eyes have been super itchy. So, what about the French opening? I am a huge... not fan of beginners playing the French opening. I think the French opening is an actually, like, bad opening for beginners to get started in. So, I wouldn't do that for this arena, just because we have a lot of lower rated people. But you know what we are able to do? We have our very favorite activity. We have a wheel that we can spin. Why don't we all do the same thing we always do and leave our everything? We always leave everything to the wheel. Anything that isn't E4 or D4, I guess. I mean, that's a possibility. I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to play the French. Okay, guys, give me ideas. I have to, like, do something with a cat, apparently. Ugh. Alright. I think he was trying to escape. Okay, so we have Pawn Storm, opposite side Costling, E4 only, your favorite openings that I play, rating difference flicks. So that's a few. Those are some ideas. I'm also down to hear some other ideas, if anybody had any, but I'm not really sure. I'm a little bit suspicious of chat's ideas, honestly. But if you guys had any ideas. Hyperbullet? We can't do Hyperbullet. I would rather not do 45 minutes. H3 every game would be crazy. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen. Freestyle? Ooh, I think freestyle is too difficult for people who have actually no idea how to play the game already. Freestyle's probably too hard. Okay, what about... Chat's always here with the weird ideas. Just some good classic opening. I mean, there's a lot of good classic openings. It's currently summer. What, like... Come on, can't you guys give me better ideas? Give me some better ideas. I want to see some creativity here. Winning with low material isn't exactly, that's just you every game, bro. No, I think these bangs last for a really long time. I don't think I'm worried about that. That's just literally chat all the time. You guys always end up in games where you have low material, so... Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna just do E4 openings. People always ask me what's the best opening to play, and I've gotten so tired of answering it, but if I had to go back to answering it, it's going to be E4 openings. So you have to play move 1 E4. I mean, you don't have to, I guess, but we're only going to accept E4 submissions for this upcoming week's Flex Friday. You have to play E4. And if you're submitting a game with the black pieces, then your opponent must have started with move 1 E4. So, yeah. Make sure you guys are playing E4 in this arena. If you don't want to, that's okay. You can always submit games for fails. We also give out $25 to the worst game, which is a great time. Am I even on the right account? Nope, I'm not on the right account. Let me log in. All right, there we go. Okay, let me make the arena. How do I do it again? This. Okay, E4 is a flex, D4 is a fail. That I actually kind of like. I mean, I feel like that's a little too strict, but this week's theme is going to be E4 only. We have a cute reel coming out about why E4 is the best opening. So, Nemo's E4 arena. I'm actually going to make it rated for 1 hour, 3 minutes. Just so there's a little something on the line. Do you guys want me to not make it rated and then just force you guys to start out in E4? Because then I could just make a themed E4, but I don't feel like I need to. Would you guys rather have a rated arena or an unrated arena? Actually, though. If you don't care, that's cool too. If you literally give zero shit. Rated so everyone can play the London? Okay. We can put up a poll, mods, for rated versus unrated. It's gonna start at 6. We'll let chat vote for it, as they always do. Hello, Kaze. Don't worry, we'll be playing some poker later as well. Don't you sweat. Don't you sweat. But yeah, we'll do a little poll. This is my perfect opportunity to show everybody who was not here yesterday my brand new Chess Labubu. This is my new baby. I have so much content planned with this little guy on Sunday. I'm so excited. When people ask me, like, what makes you happy? It's literally these little things. Labubu! If you use a new account, preferably don't tell us in chat, because as a chess.com promoted streamer, you're not allowed to have 2 accounts, so you just incriminated yourself. Congratulations. But yeah, like I said, please do not cheat, do not sandbag, no, you're not supposed to have 2 accounts unless you have specifically asked for permission for it. Yeah, you're finding out here. Rated is pretty popular. I mean, it's cool to have something at stake. I don't mind having something at stake. But I'm also not the one playing in the arena. It's you guys playing the arena, so. If you cheat, we will find you and we will ban you. So. Bum, 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 bum. This is a very long poll, by the way. Mods, why did we make this poll like 5 minutes long? Thank you so much, Boban, for the tier 1. Welcome to the pool party. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, speaking of, Mickey Man, how did I miss 20 gifted subs from you? Sorry, 90 gifted subs from you yesterday. I don't even know how I missed that. But seriously, thank you so much, Mickey, for the 90 gifted subs last night. I must have been like when I was literally hopping off stream. If you guys got a gifted sub, please make sure you're thanking Mickey. And also, I missed another sub from earlier today. Thank you so much, Taruk, for the prime. Appreciate that as well. I don't think so. I think... I don't know. I feel like he might have done it while I was literally off stream, so I'm not sure. I don't even know if Mickey's here right now, but thank you so much, Saggy, for the prime. Welcome back to your 3rd month. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, so it looks like it's gonna be rated. Okay, so 1 hour starting at 6. You have to start, you have to have a minimum game of 5 to enter. It's gonna be rated. Okay. Y'all should be able to enter using this link. I will not be playing in this arena. I'll be hanging out. Spectating you guys. You guys are going to be the star for today. I want to see some feature-worthy games. I would also like you guys to play Move 1 E4. It is not, you're not forced to play Move 1 E4, but any games that do not start Move 1 E4 will not be eligible for next week's Flex Friday prizes. So, unless you're submitting a fail, in which I don't care. But yeah, I will not be playing today. I will answer any and all chess advice questions for the price of a Labubu. I am willing to be your personal chess coach for a Labubu. If you can get me a Labubu, I will answer whatever you want. But other than that, you're welcome to ask in the chat. Yeah, you can play E4 and play the Bomb Cloud if you wanted to. If you really wanted to. And what's wrong with Creepy? I got nothing against Creepy. Do you have something against Creepy? Sounds like you're creepist. I don't know. I find these little guys really cute. I love them. So yeah, the arena is starting in 28 minutes. 28 minutes. And then you guys will all be oh my gosh. What the hell even happened there? You guys will be all able to participate, so yay. Okay, we'll do some puzzle rush and stuff. Oh, I don't have the other chess thing open. That's why. Here. In case you weren't able to see, it's called Nemo's Move 1 E4 Arena. Bum, 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 bum. I need to find some better music. Hello. Yeah, you can totally play and listen to the stream. I'm not playing today, so, I don't know. I'm not gonna be giving any help or anything. You can listen. Yeah, you do have to probably play on browser. I don't think the chess.com arenas work on your phone. I don't exactly know why, but that's the case. It is E4 only. And I'll pin this so you guys are able to just click on the link up there. Oh, well, Gary apparently has a solution for you, so That's kind of the whole point. I have a cute reel that, well, Boy Shack, if you're here, should be working on. Explaining to you why, if you're a beginner in chess, you should be starting out with e4. This is actually so funny because it actually basically targets exactly people like you. People who are London players and they're like... Hey, there's Boy Shack, there's the editor. If you're a London player and now you have hit whatever arbitrary rating goal that you have set for yourself, how is your life? How do we feel about chess currently? I mean, at least you can be like, hey, I got to this rating, you know? Like, at least that's what you are able to do. So you should be giving yourself a clap on the back for that first. And then after that, you can reconsider how you're going to improve. But maybe that's a question for your next lifetime, because you started out this lifetime playing the London, and now you're never going to get out of it. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Congratulations. Agreed, agreed. London players... Okay, sounds good. But by that logic, if you hit 2200 and then you're like, well, the London got me this far, then you're never going to get out of the London because you're just going to keep playing that, right? So... No, but like, it's gonna be a never in both ways. He's gonna hit it, and then he's gonna still be like, well, I got to 2200 playing the London. Surely I can get even better, like, I can even gain more rating playing the London. The other side of this is, obviously, if he never hits 2200, then he's never hitting 2200, and he's gonna still play the London. So he's definitely gonna be playing the London, both cases. Like, that's kind of my whole point. Like, making promises to yourself like that, it ain't gonna work. But yeah, anyways, I don't care too much what openings you play. Whatever you want to play. Go for it. E4. You can always submit a fail. Look, for Flex Friday, you always have the possibility of submitting a game that you did not do well in, and you can submit a fail. Nothing wrong with that. I don't really know why I'm warming up, honestly. I don't really need to be warming up. Oh, I actually know why I'm warming up. Yo, Lion! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from Lion, please make sure you're thanking them. I super appreciate that. Thanks so much. I guess not. Man, I have this issue right now where my bullet rating is like the easier way, I guess, for me to check my bullet rating. I'm at 2434 basically on both of my accounts. Hey Sid Cripple, thank you so much for 1,000 bits. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So basically I'm like trying to hit 2600 during this upcoming 100-hour stream. And I'm just like, I don't want to play on either one of my accounts because they're both so close to being able to actually make a push for 26,415, I think is my highest ever account. So like if you go to Bullet's even higher. Wow, Bullet's 2566. Bullet is like 50 points away. No, more than 50 points away. Wait, no, yeah, 50 points away. It's 50 points away from being able to hit 2615. Which is pretty crazy. So. Make sure you're thanking whoever got you that gifted sub. Hell yeah. Thank you, Sipster. Thank you, thank you. $25.60, but the goal is to hit 26.15, not 26.50. My highest rating on chess.com, I think quite literally ever. Oh my god, I hate it when this does. It's gonna like play sound. My highest rating ever is 26.14. I guess it's not gonna tell me what my highest rating ever was. Okay, there it is. My highest rating ever is 26.14. So the goal during the streamathon, because we're gonna have a bingo. The bullet rating is probably provisional, yeah. No, I don't think it is. I actually played on bullet the other day. So I'm not really sure. But anyways, during the streamathon, I was thinking about making that push for 26.15. So right now, I'm like a little bit scared to play bullet. I'm literally scared to play bullet. I'm like, I don't want to play and then drop my rating to a point where it's going to be like a 300-point grind or something. Because bullet is just so swinging. Swingy. It's so swingy. Streamathon's going to start next Wednesday. And we have our whole bingo card built out for it. So I'm pretty excited. Let me find it again. Here it is. It's got a whole bunch of different games on it, like GeoGuessr and Balatro and League of Legends and poker. And obviously we got chess. Not a single E4 game? Well, you're about to get an E4 game. Although you're not forced to play E4 here, but yeah. I gotta win a game with no kills. Which is basically means I will play support and have someone carry. That one I actually think is easier than most because I play a lot of League games where I don't have a single kill. That I think is a little easier. You know what I do think is hard? I think winning a game of ARAM in 25 with 25 kills is going to be hard. I think scoring 20,000 and no movement GeoGuessr is going to be really difficult. I'm trying to get Rainbow to train me. Play Yumi, sit back and relax. That's kind of what I was thinking. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And if I fail this, by the way, guys, I'm going to have to play an over-the-board chess tournament, which is literally my biggest nightmare. I know. Like, for the 25 kill ARAM, it might just take a bunch of different tries to get to the point where I'm able to, like, actually do something. Because there's so many champs in ARAM that it can be really, really, really difficult to just... I know, yes, right. It will depend on just literally, like, RNGing into a good matchup. So, yeah. I can ask Amon, our discount Rainbow. I like it. But this is just something that I built myself for our upcoming 100-hour streamathon, which once again is a thank you because you guys donated $5,000 for the American Heart Association, so I appreciate that. Thank you. But I mean, the poker ones might be a little difficult too. Having to win a 500 big blind pot, well, I guess I could play lower stakes and play against chat. I'm joking. But yeah, one of the chess goals is reach all-time peak in bullet, which is 26.15. So, you know what I also think is going to be really, really difficult? Winning a 3+2, a 5+0, a 10+0 game in a row. I don't know the last time I played a 3+2 game. I cannot tell you how much I do not enjoy playing games with increment or 5-minute games or like anything over 1 minute in general. So I think the hardest block on this bingo card is this. I have to win a 3+2, a 5-0, and a 10-0 game all in a row. And no, I don't think I'm gonna shuffle the bingo board. I think like we're gonna just try to tackle it like row by row or like line by line or diagonal. I think whenever I hit something, I'll hit it. So yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what this all looks like. So I'm like mentally getting ready for this. I'm basically mentally getting ready for it. I've been doing some prep. I think we're gonna change one of the goals, milestones that you guys can hit on the way to our streamathon. Goals is gonna be cooking. I obviously will have to order the food and then cook it. Like I'll have to do groceries, I guess, on something, but I'd be stuck in Balatro forever. Balatro's honestly so fun. It's actually so much fun. I love Balatro. I was actually so sad. I was beating gold stake on the black deck last night, and then I got fucked by this blind called the violet vessel or something. It was like this, it's like basically the wall, but a large number, and I was like, oh my god, I literally got to ante-8. Was like on the last hand of ante-8, and I missed it by 70,000 points. I had to score 1.2 million. I scored like 1.1 million or something, so it was crazy. Anyways, I love Balatro. I'm obsessed with Balatro. It's like Violet Vessel, thank you, Violet Vessel. But I was literally like so annoyed. But anyways, for Balatro, beating ante-12 is still pretty challenging. I don't beat ante-12 that early, that often. You guys have seen the way I play, so we'll see. But yeah. Also suck at Plasma deck. I actually don't think I really played Plasma deck. Oh no, Hema, that's actually so sad. That's actually so unfortunate. Balatro is so damn fun. I 100% agree with you. Oh, you know what we could do? You know what's a rating I do not care about? I've taken a couple of different decks to gold stake. I've done like, you know, red, white, blue, yellow, the checker. Now, I don't actually know if I've gotten all the way up. Oh, sorry, this is not bullet. I don't know if I've actually gotten all the way up in checkered, but I have gotten to gold on what's the one that has the spectral packs in them? Ghost deck. I got into it on Ghost deck probably. But well, bingo's usually a 5x5, so I couldn't put every single thing on it. I tried to build out a bingo board that I think would be like kind of interesting, but also I have a realistic chance of hitting in 100 hours. Because, you know, we could always make the world's hardest bingo board, and it's just me having to play, what's that game? Jump King. Having to literally make it to like level 2 in Jump King or something, it's game over. I'm never getting there. So, you know, like, if we wanted something that I could never beat in 100 hours, it would just be Jump King. So, yeah. I don't even need to mute. This is just the jawline. But if I do, can you even see a difference? It like takes so much, what's it called? Huh. Like I have to grind my teeth together. But no, this is just my regular jawline. Yeah, there is a slight difference. You can see it. Like, this goes up a little bit more, but no, typically I just have a sharper jawline. What's that rock emoji? The Easter one? The one from Easter Island, sorry. Not the one by the, like... Anyways, you get what I'm talking about. Yeah, like the... There's... No, it's not Stonehenge. They have a very specific name. Yeah, those guys. The Moai. Moai? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, by the way. The guys from, the really funny guy who liked gum from Night at the Museum. That guy. Literally that guy. That's my inspo in life. The goal in life is to have a jawline as sharp as his. Is it Moai? I actually have genuinely no clue. I'm sorry. This is only an hour arena. I forgot that I was playing Blitz, by the way. Oh my god. Oops. Man, this is why I don't play Blitz. Blitz is so hard. I don't know how you guys are able to play longer games of chess. Like, I just have the urge to finish every single game in less than a minute. Wait. The person who voiced the Moai in Night at the Museum was a lady? But yeah, literally, you dumb give me gum gum. That's actually such a good line though. I love Night at the Museum. Oh. I was like, I don't think that Moai's voice was very ladylike, but you know, once again, I'm not here to judge. Thanks, Lion, thank you. I never judge. It's okay. I think it was really funny. In the defense of the mod, we do have to keep our chat, you know, civilized. But because you had a very funny Night at the Museum reference, that whole scene is so funny. Yeah, I agree. Moais? So, as far as I understand, they are from this island called Rapa Nui, which is like in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It's a bit of a mystery, unfortunately, how they started making these and started like placing them all around the islands, because a lot of the population and history sadly got wiped out because of Westerners arriving on the islands and all of that stuff. A pretty dark part of history for Rapa Nui. So they're actually not fully sure how the Moai, I guess, came to be. But there's a lot of theories. Yeah, unfortunately. It was a lot of like their traditions and history and stuff was spread through like storytelling and word of mouth. Yeah. So, yep, there's a lot of that stuff out there. Unfortunately. And it can be a very sensitive subject for a lot of cultures. So, we're not gonna dive too deep into that. But, yeah. I've always wanted to visit Rapa Nui. I've always found Rapa Nui really interesting. We're talking about the history of Moais and Rapa Nui. They're still not fully certain on how they move them around the island, but one of the, also, I don't know why I know so much about this stuff. One of the founding, or like one of the more consistent theories, I think is, wait, he could have just taken my horsey. Oh, I blundered an exchange too. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mitchie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, ropes, literally. Not in like a dark way, but they used to move it around literally by like moving it slightly all the way. So like they would literally walk it to places, but I once again don't really know. I don't have like a firm answer. I'm not the one that did the architectural, or like sorry, I'm not the one that did the archaeological digging and stuff. But they didn't have wheels. their culture apparently did not really do wheels. So yeah, basically, Bunny, but it's still like a founding theory. I don't think any of this stuff is confirmed. Yeah, the debate is literally like still continuing. Yep, not having wheels is tough. It's tough. If you're a culture trying to move large things, I would recommend having wheels. But you guys are welcome for the random Rapa Nui information. Yeah, we're talking about how they moved the Easter Island heads. Yes, correct. How did this conversation even start up? Oh yeah, because somebody asked me if I'm mewing, which I was explaining that the goal in life is to look like one of the... is to look like that guy from Night at the Museum. I know I'm not talking about the divorcee dad who got stuck working a night job at the museum. I'm talking about the rock guy. The give me gum gum, you dumb dumb guy. That's the goal in life. The goal in life is to have his jawline. Yeah, give me gum gum. Oh, Ben Stiller. Is that Ben Stiller? The guy who did Zoolander? Is that who that is? Wait. Oh my god! Oh, that's cool. I mean, his jawline in Zoolander is pretty... Zoolander's a hilarious film. I love Zoolander. Zoolander's a classic. Zoolander is so good. Oh, Zoolander's really... I mean, sorry, Ben Stiller is really funny, actually. He's nice. Oh, awesome. That's great. I've never met him in person, but I believe you. It was such a great film. I did see Zoolander too. I don't think I liked it very much. Night at the Museum. Oh yeah, this guy. His nickname is Dum Dum. Oh my god, I didn't know his nickname was Dum Dum. But yeah, look at this jawline, guys. Look at that. That's the goal. Maybe the reason I have this jawline is because I chewed a lot of gum as a kid. Like, look at how sharp this is. Here, we can watch this movie clip. It's pretty iconic. It's really, really iconic. Here, we're gonna watch it. Wait, you can't hear it? Oh no, one sec. I'm laughing at this by myself. No way.
Hey! Dum Dum,
Yes?
you give me gum gum.
I give you gum gum?
You do Dum Dum, you give me gum gum.
Gee, okay. You know what? I have no gum gum, sorry. And my name isn't Dum Dum. My name's Larry.
Oh, your name Dum Dum. Oh, you in trouble, Dum Dum. You better run from Attila the Hun Hun.
Oh my god, this is such a classic.
Later, Dum Dum.
This is such a classic. But anyways, yeah. See the resemblance? No mewing necessary. This movie is so good. This movie is so insanely good. It literally lives rent-free in my head all the time. Like, for no reason at all. Every single time that I see, like, the emote, the Moai emote, oh, it's so good. The movie's so good. I watch all, like, I think there's 4 of them. I think there's 4 of them. So, yeah, it's a fantastic movie for a movie night. Better run, Dum Dum. No, the emote's awesome. Really? I think I just have very specific taste in film. Yeah, there's like 4 of them or something. I mean, I obviously have no idea how much worse they get, but... Oh, games have started! Alright. This guy didn't even play D4! Is he not even reading what the arena is? Ugh. Play E4. Play move 1 E4. Boyshak also did not play move 1 E4. You guys are supposed to be playing E4. Did anyone play E4? Oh my god, Nepiba did not play E4. Is there not a single person who played E4? Alright, we finally found one person. Lion is the one person out of 5 games so far that has played E4. Okay, Bob did play E4 as well. Alright. 2 people have played E4. It's alright, Boyshak is going for a fill anyways. He's not even going for the win. So... Also, I was not a big fan of Squid Game Season 2. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Does the squid ever appear in Squid Games? Okay, do you guys want my full nuanced take on Squid Games? I think Squid Game 1 was truly one of the best shows in the existence of humanity. I absolutely loved Squid Game 1. I think not a single character made sense in season 2. There were multiple characters that acted way out of like what would make sense for this character. So for example, the guy who had the mother that they're like she was older, I guess, in that his whole thing was that he wanted money to pay off his debts and to give a better life and stop disappointing his mother, right? And then at some point, you know, they were voting and he was voting to leave. And then at some point he was like, you know what? Surely no way my mom and I die as like the worst participants in this competition. Let me just, you know, vote for us to stay in. And I'm just like, it was just like very, very, very poorly written. I feel like it was just poorly written. All of the characters were poorly written. Nobody was consistent. The girls, the only guy who was remotely consistent was the disgraced rapper from Big Bang who is apparently no longer canceled. I can't remember his name now, but that guy was like consistent. He was consistently annoying, but he was consistent. But then there were so many other characters that were just like, what the hell? Like, you don't do this and then do this, right? And then you don't do this and then you don't do... Yeah. He didn't really get canceled. I think he was like... well, I don't know, jailed, but he got in trouble for, I think, smoking weed or something like that in a country where that's not very much allowed. But, yeah, I used to love T.O.P. He's one of my... well, I love Big Bang. G-Dragon's actually my favorite K-pop artist. Yeah, self-canceled, basically. He brought it kind of on himself, so... His... like, personality and... when he was in K-pop wasn't that far off, I think, from. Yeah. But I have nothing against them building up on characters and then getting them killed off. Also, Lion had such a good chance to win this game if he went a few moves back. This Bishop that I saw somebody said, like, looked bad is not actually bad. He's actually... His opponent actually gave him, like, a chance to come back in this game, but... Just had to park the Bishop here or something. This was rough, though. Hey, James, thanks. But I do not think that Squid Game Season 2 was very good. Sorry, James. Speaking of Squid Games, James is actually the English voice actor for one of the characters in Squid Game Season 3. I haven't watched Squid Game Season 3 yet, but can everybody just give a little round of applause for James? He's out there in LA, you know, doing the whole thing. Doing the whole acting thing. It's very competitive, so massive respect to what James is doing, yeah. Yeah, there's a season 3. There is a season 3. You came at this perfect time. I was just dissing on how I don't love season 2, so I'm therefore only going to be watching season 3 for you, James. I think season 2 was just had very poorly written characters. The lack of character. Thank you for playing E4, Masked Babs. Thank you for playing E4. I just think from a viewer perspective and a show where I did not watch season 1 of Squid Games for the drama. I don't care about drama in shows whatsoever. I watch shows because I think they're like psychologically interesting or it's action, right? And while there's certainly a lot of action and brutality, yes, I like the brutality, I'm not gonna lie. I thought his character was actually interesting, and I thought, you know, the way that he approached the whole situation was interesting. I think season 2 took all of that away. Like, season 2 just was like, this is what you liked? And threw it out the window, and I'm, like, not happy about that, so... Anyways. Oh, I would love to be in Squid Games. But yeah. Season 2 definitely felt like filler. And then the whole, like, you know, gunfight thing. Like, there's just no way. Like, sure, they got some military training at some point, but... I guess that's not the plot of the Queen's Gambit, huh? She was never a spy. I kind of like it. No, Hima, no! What? That's unlucky. Yes, you can apply for Flex Friday as black if your opponent plays E4. Mammy, Masked Dabs is just gonna win. I'm gonna leave Padawan to die in peace. Let's see. Did this game start out E4? Yeah! Thank you for starting out E4, chat. How would I die in Squid Games? Honestly, probably fall damage. I always die from fall damage. Fall damage seems to be my most consistent way of dying. If your opponent plays E4, you can submit it too, so... Yeah. But, I have... Yeah, exactly, like just tripping or something. It would be stupid. Gravity does kill, I mean... But I did not like Shogun either. One of the main reasons why I didn't like Shogun, so once again, I love Anna Sawai. I think she's an amazing actress. I think she deserves an Emmy. I got no problem with any of that. Her character in Shogun literally made me stop watching the show. They wrote her character so she was always ready to kill herself for whatever cause, whatever it was. She was so ready every single time, and I'd be like, ah, she's finally gonna die. And then they don't, and then they bring her back. And I'm like, okay. And then they do the whole thing over again, and I'm like, oh man, she's really gonna die this time. And then they don't kill her off. And I'm like, by the second time, I do not care anymore. Let me tell you, I do not give a shit about your character if they keep doing that to you and your character, and you don't actually just vanish off my screen. Like, if you're not off my screen by the second time, they're like, we're gonna kill your character. They bait the audience into thinking they're gonna kill off your character, and she's not gone. I have no interest in watching your show anymore. So that was my problem with Shogun. But yeah. I don't hate her. I think she's a very good actress. I think she executed the role. I think she executed what was written out for her very well. I'm very able to differentiate between the character, the actress, and what she was told to do, which is fine. But not soon enough. Yeah, if you cry wolf once... Yeah. They did it like 6 times. She died by like the 6th time. Sorry, spoilers. Do I think the show overall deserved Emmys? No. Do I think she deserved an Emmy? Sure. I think whatever was written out for her, I'm very happy with. Like, she was a phenomenal actress. She played the emotions very well. It's not suspenseful, bro. It's just not suspenseful. I was so bored. I could not watch it. Like, I know she's not gonna die, so why are we doing this again? Yeah. Could not handle that show. Did not like Shogun. Like, if you're gonna do it, just die. Don't bait me for like 5 episodes. If you come back to life, I'm not watching the show. I'm just not. I'm done. Hey, Mickey, man. Thanks so much for the 200 bits. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, finally, some more E4 players. We love to see it. Yeah. No, James, tell me what you're in. Yeah, I did. I really liked Game of Thrones up until season 5, I think. Or whenever it got bad. I've recently been watching, Oh, you are? I've recently been watching, Breaking Bad as, like, my nighttime television show. I'm on season 2. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub to James. Appreciate that. Thank you. What's the movie, James? Out of curiosity. Thank you. To Die Alone? Okay. Cool. No, I've never watched Suits. I've never watched any of the old TV stuff. Ah. Said it's on Tubi? I'll see if I can check it out. I think it's very difficult to have, like, consistently... Also, I just want to say, this 1153 is playing really well against the 1800. This is the power of playing E4. No, never watched Star Trek. I've watched the first few episodes of Mr. Robot and then... Getting them in chat, that's true. Yeah. Eagle Eye is playing really, really well. This is cool. He's got like an interesting setup. If he can figure it out. I think he's figuring it out. I mean, he's rook lifting. Bro's literally rook lifting at 1100. These are concepts that people don't see until like, I don't know, 1200 or something. I feel like people don't usually see concepts like this until a little while. Yeah, I've seen The Last of Us. I didn't like it though. It was fine. It was okay. Why is there not a 2700? Just beat him. Then you'll have the sickest flex of all time. What's top on my list? I liked Andor Season 1. I think Season 2 was very boring. Or not very boring, just like... I can give you a very detailed breakdown of why I did not like Season 2. But... I like Star Wars in general. But I also think in general I have a pretty hard time just sitting down and watching things. Oh, I love Severance. Severance is my favorite show ever. Eagle Eye needs to play a little faster. Andor 1 was really good, but Andor Season 2 is eh. I like dark stuff, but not horror. I like psychological thrillers. Oh, Severance was also Ben Stiller? That makes sense. Yeah, it was really good. Oh, for sure. I love the fact that Severance gave up on its plot, though, to be philosophical. I would watch, like, 20 more seasons of Severance if it just kept being philosophical. The artistry in it is insane. I think season 2 was very good. I think it's just a very well produced, well made, well thought out, concise show. And I think that can be hard to get by. Being able to stick by what you like set out to do, I think it's difficult, you know? Also, Eagle Eye had such a good game, but then it went pew. Oh, Bob is getting destroyed. No problem, no problem. Did this game at least start out E4? Started out G3 in my E4 arena? Does G3 look like E4 to you, Jay Naker? Alright, an E4 game. Nice. I've never really watched Suits. Wait, was it a stalemate? Did it stalemate? Oh my god! I didn't notice either. Congratulations on getting a stalemate. Wait, that's sick. How much rating did you gain from this? Must have gained like 8 points or something. That's awesome. We have a fail. If Jay Naker wanted to submit that game for a fail, he might be winning $25. Just saying. I honestly really like movies. Oh, you know what was actually really good? I really liked Loki. Both season 1 and season 2. On the more, like, action-y, Marvel-y side. Loki's my favorite Marvel character. I'm trying to think what else have I really enjoyed recently. I like Top Chef. But not because... Like, Top Chef is good, but I have to watch it if I'm eating or, like, doing stuff. I can't just... Yeah. I think Loki was just a very well-written character. And Tom Hiddleston executes Loki very well. This is an interesting position. It looks like White should be winning because of how, like, crazy the king position is, but he's not really winning. Yeah. But Severance is the last, like, truly really good one. See you, James. Take care. I love the British baking show. I love the Canadian baking show. The Great British Baking Show is awesome. Shows. I liked Yellow Jackets season 1, and then I did not like season 2. But season 1 was really good. See, Yosef's position just turned sour so quickly. Sad days. I've been enjoying Vinland Saga on the anime front, but it's a little weird at times. I've been skipping a couple of the episodes or parts. I basically watch everything with, like, a remote control in hand. And I skip all the parts where they talk, or it's boring, or it's, like, family-related stuff. I just have so little interest in, like, any drama, any relationships. I do not care about your wife. I do not care about your girlfriend. I do not care about your dad. Don't even really care about the character. It's just like, please make it interesting. I don't even watch that much TV. I don't really have time to watch TV, so most of the time when I watch TV, it's like a lot of skipping. But yeah. Favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter. But my favorite manga is not Attack on Titan, sorry, Berserk. Berserk's my favorite manga. I've read Berserk like 5 times. I watch a lot of poker. I was watching the 50K Players Championship last night. I was watching the 250K, the 100K. We were watching the Millie Maker yesterday on stream. I watch a lot of poker, to be fair. I think that's honestly what I watch a lot of. Not so much shows, just a lot of poker. Oh yeah, Attack on Titan's solid. I think then it gets worse. But it's fine. Alright, E4 players! We covered it yesterday, actually, Nokra, but obviously they were doing controversial stuff. So, I thought it was funny. I mean, well, to get good at poker, you kind of gotta watch it. Also, I don't know, Black's position looking kind of good here. Oh gosh, Fido. How do you get good at poker? By studying the same way you study chess. Literally. You'll learn, like, pre-flop ranges. You'll learn, like, c-bet tendencies, and yeah. No, it's not very similar to chess, but the way you study it is very similar. The way you would approach studying it is very similar. You literally have to learn your poker openings. Yeah. They're quite different games, yes. But they're both games. I mean, is this 1372 going to be able to pull up a win? We have a chess.com employee in here. Wait, where do they go? Ooh, from Poland. Are they playing E4? Are you guys playing E4? You guys better be playing E4. They're doing very well in this position. Well, poker is its own little world for sure. So. Poker has the exact same. Poker also has puzzles. Literally the exact same. Here, I can show you. Yeah, I was doing this yesterday. Well, not for very long, so don't get excited about me getting really good, but as just like literally, wait, we're gonna watch this flagging game right now. There's literal straight up puzzles just like chess. Is Burno going to win? I am biting my nails in anticipation. Both players just need to play faster. As a bullet player, this is making It's fine. I mean, it's fine. You just have to move. You just have to pre-move. We just have to pre-move. Give checks and pre-move. Alright. 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 I stream poker every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is this an E4 game? It is. Okay. What the hell? Oh yeah. Owens. Fair enough. And some people watch. It's not an insane number of people, but some people do, and I appreciate everybody who does. I really do. Man, that was stressful, honestly. Watching other people play Bullet feels like time is moving in, like, through sand or something. No, I'm not gonna kick people for not playing E4. You don't absolutely have to play E4, but I would highly appreciate it if you did. Okay, so anyways, this is what I want to show you really, really quick. But you can basically go to trainer, and then you're looking at this. So right now I'm doing heads up, sit and go, big blind versus small blind. Starting spot is any. So big blind has bet 8 into king 7-6. I have ace 10, and I'm gonna decide to fold. That was correct. Best move. All right, move on to the next. I got 7 deuce off. It looks like the small blind has checked. I'm going to check with 7 deuce off. Is this correct? We'll find out. And now he has bet 1. I think for 1 we call because we have the spade, etc, etc. And you just do this. Wait, I have 10 bigs. I don't know if this was correct. I'm just giving you guys an example. Now I'm just going to fold. And then that was an inaccuracy. Apparently I only played that 64% right. So stuff like that. It's basically exactly like the way you would study chess, except obviously in poker you can do the wrong thing and win the hand. So you can't really do that in chess. That was a site called GTO Wizard. But there's a ton of different poker resources out there. But yeah, that was like a poker puzzle thing. Skrillasaurus Rex not looking too well in this game. Not looking too hot. So another thing that you're able to do is, for example, if you go to study, you can just look at what hands you're supposed to play pre-flop. For example, this is another way you can study. This is the poker equivalent of looking at an opening tree. If the small blind has raised 2 as the big blind, what do I do? That's what you're doing. I don't know. I've been using this for like 20 minutes. Yeah, technically there is always a best move for GTO, but the big difference between playing GTO versus playing against real people is, once again, like in chess, right? A lot of the time, your opponent might not be making the best response. So sometimes against lower rated people, I'll like literally try to do something that's stupid. Trying to get their queen, even though my rook's not protected or something. Like, it's just something like that. And that might actually be the best play in this position because they're not good enough to recognize that I'm doing that, so therefore it works. And it's similar in poker. Sometimes you might be doing something that is not the best thing to do because you're trying to exploit your opponent. So it's all like... It's like all very, very, yeah, nuanced. Yeah. It's all super duper nuanced. Unfortunately, Skrillasaurus might not survive this game for much longer, but... Alright. I was like, maybe there's a chance, but there's not. No, exactly, Tripsy. That's exactly what happens, though. There's literally times when I've been talking about spots, or like, not when I'm talking about spots, when I listen to spots, and then people are thinking like, okay, but if I do this, and my opponent knows that I am more likely to do this against them, because they know that I am more likely to... And then it just becomes this whole cycle, and then sometimes people just like flip a coin. It's like, they could be bluffing, they could be not bluffing, so let's just flip a coin, let's decide, 50-50. But a lot of poker long-term comes down to, obviously, like, statistics. It's just like, if you're Yeah, you gotta randomize. It's just statistics. Like, you should be calling here X% of the time. GTO world. So, do you want to do it? Maybe not against this guy. But GTO says that you should. So, anyways, you figure it out. So. That's fair, Hema. Did they start out E4? Yay! They played the Reload Piss! Ah, this is my favorite game. Oh, wow. They played exactly the opening I play. Oh, that's so good. Oh, geez, Pyroblast. Don't ask me to do poker puzzles. You remind me of a chess coach I used to have as a kid who would try to do these, like, study-like chess puzzles on me, and I was just there like, no thank you. I do not like solving studies. Yeah. Chat managing to play E4 is already a win. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, Tripsy. People do that. People absolutely do that. You randomize sometimes, the time that you, like, make a bluff. Like, here I have ace-4 off, so therefore I'm gonna 5-bet jam. But I'm not gonna do it with ace-5 suited. Like, you just do things like that to make it a little bit more random, because, yeah. I think it's interesting. I think it's really interesting. Well, bluffing is like, I've been told a lot of times that bluffing is a bit like telling a story. You can't just decide to bluff like that. You gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out. You gotta, like, write your story from the start. How does this bluff work? Like, it's not just a, I am gonna bluff on the river because I want to. It's like a, oh, I'm gonna set this up. Starting from pre-flop, or like against this guy who I found folds too often, or I have been really typed recently, so let me jam this hand because he's not gonna expect me to do it. Like, things like that. Guys, once again, we're low on time. Can we play fast? You got one goal here with the white pieces. That is not to... Okay, this is fine. At least you can't lose. All bro needed to do is make a move. That is all bro had to do. Whew! Okay, we might need to give you guys some tips on how to play faster chess. Even Queen G2, opponent would not have responded to Queen G2 in time with 0.0 seconds left on the clock. We just gotta play a little faster, chat. This is part of the reason why we don't do sub-battles anymore. Did we play E4? Yeah! E4! Let's go, Rob. I'm rooting for you. Rob looks like he has checkmate. Is Black gonna figure out that he is actually not lost in this position? Oh, he did. He did figure out, but he spent a lot of time. Now, is Rob gonna play fast enough to flag this guy? Oh, that's so sad, Tribzy. I swear, poker gets such a bad rep. Bellagio too, because of literally the affiliation. What is Queen? Okay, you know what? At least it's a move. At least he made a move instead of spending 10 seconds on a move, so we're doing fine. Oh no, boy Shaq. I hope you'll have some good fails. I mean, how? Oh my god, no. Why don't we just move the bishop? Why are we moving our king up? Why are we like, opponent, please checkmate us when they have 4 seconds left? Oh, this game is giving me so much anxiety. You could have flagged this game so easily. Okay? Okay? We can still flag them. It's fine. It's all good. Whew. Nothing pains me more than watching a game that we could have flagged and not flagging it. Alright, I respect the bong cloud over here. Reeman is having some fun. Boyshag is a London-only player. We should give out, little, what's it called? Like, badges on Discord for people who play the London. and it's like a badge of shame. And you can sign up for it when you like. Alright, take care, Rob. Thanks for trying. This looks very scuffed for Riemann. I know he was trolling a bit, but... No, watching people play, like, on shorter time controls is really, really just something else. Because I... would not understand. I just don't understand, I guess. Basically. So... yeah. But if you're chilling, that's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, the Rosen tournament was so much fun. That was actually fun. Riemann's chilling. You know, I've never seen you guys in the same room. Just saying. Riemann was right. Riemann is chilling. Board games were never really my thing. I refused to play board games. Chess is different because I've had a career in chess since I was 3, but not a huge fan of board games in general. Yeah, but chess is really different. Like, chess is... I don't like playing games that I don't have a like, I don't get a reward for my time. If that makes sense. Like, I would be down to play Go if we could put $100 on it and the time control was like 1 minute. Then I would be down. But like... I just have a hard time with keeping my focus on one thing. I think is a very like... I just like fast games. Exactly. I just really, really, really like fast games. Yeah, I like games like League of Legends. I like playing Bullet. I like playing things like Valorant. I know I suck at Valorant. That's not the... You know, that's not part of the conversation here. I love games like Elden Ring. I'm not good, but I love it. Yeah. It's not even that I don't like board games that heavily involve luck. If the game takes longer than 1 minute, it's probably just not for me. Like, if the game requires, first of all, other people, and takes longer than 1 minute, like actual face-to-face interaction, it's probably just not for me. I mean, I know I'm super idiot, which is why I love poker. I love playing poker online. I love playing poker in person. It's a very, like, fast-paced... Even if you're, like, there bored and you don't have anything to, like, play, you can just talk to people or you can watch what other people... There's always something going on. So... I actually don't know any board games like that, but that sounds interesting. All the board games I played as a kid were, like... I like Scrabble. But not enough to play against somebody. But I, hypothetically, in a vacuum, would like Scrabble. Like, once again, like I said, I'm very competitive. If there was something on the line for Scrabble, I'd be down to play. I just like having something on the line. Well, Black's trying to trade every piece because they're lower rated. I think that's a very good strategy against somebody who is 1,000 points higher rated. This is obviously a very different strat he has this game than the previous game, right? When you're lower rated, a lot of the time you're just trying to, like, go for a draw sometimes. So... what you're trying to do is just get into a position where you're able to not lose. Deathmatch Scrabble. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much about this position, because he might be listening. It's an interesting position. It's an interesting position. Yeah, I remember this, Thomas. I've seen that. It's pretty crazy. Thanks. Oof. That's maybe not the best move, unfortunately, but he tried. So, what I wanted to show you guys, but I didn't want to point out because in case Reman was listening, is that he has bishop to c5 here, and the horsey is trapped. So then what you gotta do is play bishop to e3, for example, to defend it, right? But then you can just take, and after takes, you can just move your king over because the horsey is still trapped. Taking this pawn this is a poison pawn a lot of the time. The corner pawns that you take with your knights, it's so hard for them to get out. This is like a pretty common idea. But obviously if you're not familiar with this opening, then okay. But now he knows. Happy birthday, gamer! Happy birthday! Now it's looking a little rough. But he had really good opportunities coming out of the opening. There were some good stuff. There's some awesome stuff. Thanks. I'm pretty excited about it too. There's still 20 minutes left in the arena if you wanted to play. If you want to join in. This is actually an interesting game. Reman's now running a little short on time, but they're playing really well. It's like they've bounced back. They have pair bishops. It's pretty good stuff. Now, the problem is obviously time. As is with a lot of, like, lower rated people in Blitz. Like, you could be winning, but then what are you going to do with your time? But, so far, pretty consistently good moves. Only 12 seconds on the clock, though. Giving the opponent perhaps a touch too much counterplay. But if he's able to get both of these pawns before the end of the game, it is going to be a draw. Is he going to find a way to do that, though? With only 5 seconds left on the clock. And I think he does it. And now it is confirmed to be a draw. This is a pretty good game. I mean, White obviously had to make a lot of mistakes for Black to be able to get here. But this is the art of not giving up, you know? Like, 1644 basically lost in this endgame, but White also just didn't play the best and gave a couple of opportunities and the pair of bishops and pawns and just... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty good stuff. Love seeing it. Doing that against somebody 1,000 points higher rated. Not easy. Could have almost had a sick flex. Almost. But on the strategies front, I like that you were going... Were you going for the endgame on purpose? To, like, swap off stuff and... have a better chance, I guess? Yo, yeah, for sure, Connor. Oh, pause champ. This is an interesting position too. I mean, this is why I like it when people play Oh, this was a C4 opening. It looked like it could almost been. Okay, never mind. It's not interesting anymore. Bro just blundered the queen. Unfortunate! I take it all back. Ooh, we got a 223 here. Oh, he's getting slaughtered. Sad. That's okay. Happens. Big rating gap. At least it was E4, E5. That's what I really care about. What I really care about is you guys trying out playing E4 openings. Alright, see you, Gary. As long as you're testing out these new openings, I think that's what we want to see. I'm not too worried about how good you are. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, they would be a lone gamer. It's never too late to come back to chess. It's never too early to come back to chess. Wait. It's never too... I don't even know. Bum, 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 bum. It's just never. It's never too late. Okay, sorry, brain. Whoa! Why is this 2700 losing? Wait, what the hell just happened? Okay, this was an E4 game. Alright, we have to watch the end of this, because bro has like 4 seconds left. He needs to get this pawn somehow to not lose on time. Oh my god. Is he able to do it? He needs to just take this pawn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, how did this happen? How did this 2700 though end up in a lost position? I promise I didn't pay this 2700 to give you guys flexes, by the way. Not a paid actor. Whoa, vibe buff found a... This is interesting. I don't know if he saw this, but like it almost looks like the queen is trapped if the bishop goes here, but then you have this, which basically just translates to the game. Fascinating. I mean, white is just better. Oh my gosh. Vibe found some really good tactics. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, white just played a really good game. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Nice. Nice stuff. I'm seeing some very impressive games from some of you. Followed by some significantly less good games from some of you. So fascinating stuff. If we didn't play bad chess, how would we recognize it? That's true. It's true. I mean, chat's just known for their bad games of chess, right? Let's please never do sub battles again. Please don't ever, ever, ever remind me. I mean, I wish we had, I really wish we had Flex Friday set up. Back in the day. Because fails would have. I don't even want to talk about it. The sub battles were so bad. They were literally just so unbelievably bad. I need a drink after remembering about them. Literally. Literally need a drink. We had a season where we did sub battles against like another 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe creators. I'm not exactly sure. But we lost every single one. We did not win a single one. Yeah, I know. Not one. Not a single match. It was so bad. Is it? Is it a reflection of me? Anyways, that's why we no longer do sub battles. So. Yeah, maybe we'll bring them back. We'll see. I think it's unlikely. But Flex Fridays are pretty fun. We'll try to get more communities involved in Flex Friday. Especially because most of the time, if like we were doing sub battles, the streamers were the ones that actually lost, so we're not bringing them back. I'm sorry. Like, we are literally banned. I think we have a command for sub battles. Like, for 200 years. 292 years. In fact. No sub battles for another 292 years. I think I would rather play an over the board chess tournament than have another sub battle. I'm not even joking. Like, let's just not fail our bingo card first. So I don't have to play an over-the-board chess tournament either. But yeah, you can let your great-grandson know about it. They were truly, I don't even understand how we were able, like, just by pure numbers alone, by pure, like, variance, I don't even understand how we were able to lose 10 in a row. We lost, like, 10 or 12 or something in a row. It was not good. Just variance, yeah. Exactly. What the hell? I mean, White has 7 seconds left. We can't be too harsh on him for anything. He's playing moves. It's good that he's at least playing moves. I mean, his position wasn't even that bad. If he just kept his rook in front of the, behind this pawn, Black would have never even been really able to promote. E4 players! What is this E4 opening, though? This E4 opening is not great. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. At least we're trying to play E4. That's good. Getting E4 out of the gate is a good thing. Some of the moves, like, coming up, yeah, it's basically reverse for Lopez now that you mention it. Some of the moves that you guys have extended or you guys have started using leading into the middle game is perhaps a little bit suspicious. I think E4 is just more difficult to play for most people than D4. Because if you play the D4, all you really have to learn is the London. Whereas if you were playing E4, there's a ton of different openings in it. But D4 openings, especially the London, kind of make you boring as a player. Which is not the worst thing, it just means that you're not going to really understand how a lot of other openings are going to work or other positional structures are gonna work. You're gonna like, yeah. Oh gosh, Kevin. That's true. I guess you guys are in like a bit of a rough elo. That's kind of true. Ignorance is definitely blessed. There's nothing wrong with like being a one opening user. There's nothing really wrong with that. But I do want to encourage people to play openings that actually give them a bit of like chance later in life. So not every opening is gonna work for everybody either, but that's why you test things out. It's the same thing for like league champions, you know? You're not gonna be good on every champion. In fact, you'll probably be terrible at every single one of them. But hey, at least you tried. There was maybe a chance that you were really gonna be the Z player. Yeah, maybe you were really gonna be the next best. I don't know. That's me on Irelia. When I'm on Irelia, I'm just like, surely I'll be the next best Irelia, and I'm not. Like, I could probably be gaining so much more LP if I just played Oriana, or literally anything, or Lux. Playing the London is a bit like playing Lux. That's how I would describe it. Sure, you can win your games, You can maybe get to platinum, but then what? Then you're gonna be known as a Lux player, and you're gonna be stuck playing Lux for the rest of your life, because transitioning out of playing anything that's not Lux is gonna be like fucking hell. Playing the London is literally just playing Lux. Think about it. The London is an e-girl opening. Yes, it's giving yourself... I don't even want to say it that way, though, because I think there's a lot of e-girl champs and stuff that's, like, really, really hard. And one of my best friends, or, like, one of my, the best League players I know is Gamer Girl, and she's, like, a crazy good Katarina player, and she definitely does, like, a whole ooh. Well, she doesn't really do the ooh thing, but... Like, my whole point is that I think e-girl gets a bad rep, whereas London players 100% deserve that bad rep. You're willingly playing something that you know is going to be a crutch and is going to impact your knowledge of this game going into the future. So, you know, London is like playing Tryndamere top lane. Yeah, it just ended. Okay, how did everyone do? Alright, I expected Orin to win. You know, Orin actually did not play the best games the few times that we saw him. Were you? Oh no! You got a streak of 5? Streak of 5 isn't bad at all. Oh, you're Orin? Oh, you had some rough games. But, like, honestly, if you wanted to submit any of them for Fail Friday, I'm just letting you know it's $25 for the worst game. You have a pretty good contest for that, so. Yay, I'm glad to hear it. Congratulations to Mangu Razo for coming second and third for Terrible at Chess. Obviously, you're not that terrible at chess, but oh, Riemann's just off to play Bullet. I respect that. Hell yeah. Let me pull this up. If you play faster, you can get more games in, basically. I don't think 19 was that strange. Mango Rosa had 17. Oh, Irelia is like playing the England Gambit. It's always just bad. And you should always just be playing another champion. There's no reason for anybody to ever play the England Gambit, in my opinion. There's so many better Gambits out there. Irelian's just never good. But anyways. Aborted games you could submit if you wanted to. Most of the time probably will not count, unfortunately, but yeah. I mean, if you're playing the London with C4, you're not playing the London. You're playing the Queen's Gambit. Or you're playing a hybrid. You're playing the Coley system. There's openings in D4 that are not the London and the Queen's Gambit, by the way. They do all have names. They're not necessarily like that nuanced or something, but there's a bunch of different ones. It's like how all the different... Yeah, I think Coley... No, I play a Coley without Bishop F4. I play the Coley with my Bishop on B2. I play a completely different Coley. But anyways, enough shit-talking about the London. Congratulations to you guys. I just want to see who came last. Congratulations to Hema on coming last. Would you like a chess.com diamond membership for your troubles? This is how we do it, guys. Last place may or may not get a chess.com diamond membership, but we never announce it, because if we announce it, then there's too many people throwing the game. So, Hema went 0 out of 15. I'm starting to feel that maybe E4 is not Hema's opening. I'm getting this feeling that maybe today's theme was not for him. That's great, Padawan. That's awesome. Oh my god, there's just somebody named Simo here from Finland. Terve. Mitä kuuluu? Where are you, Padawan? Wait, you're way up, bro. Love to see that. Here, I'm just gonna search for you. Oh my gosh, 4 out of 14? Not bad, not bad. With 291, I mean, you did better than Vibebuff, who literally only got a draw. He got the draw against the 2700 we saw, and then he scored 3.5 out of 12. That's kind of cool. Nice. 10 out of 12 for twice, not bad at all. Nepiba, 11.5 out of 16. Really good. Was almost in the top 3. Honestly, was only not in the top 3 because he played 16 games and this guy only played 12. So, that's really solid. 3 of them you flagged? I'm so proud of you. There's my, that's the classic Nemo viewer. You got flagged? Aw. Well, look. All you gotta do to not get flagged is to play faster. 5 out of 5 is sweet. I like that. I like that. Beal, you didn't even do that bad. You got 50%. Well, I'm surprised Riemann only also got around 50%. I actually thought Riemann would have scored a little bit more. The games that we saw him in were pretty good. 3 out of 13 ain't too bad either. You got checkmated with 0.01? Damn, is that a fail or what? Are we getting some people who are going to be submitting games for their $25 this week? I expect to see them. Guys, don't forget, this is all a setup for Flex Friday. This week's themes are E4 openings because I think that's the best opening to play if you are a beginner. Well, Beal, you self-proclaimed saying you don't play that much chess, so... E4 is not supposed to be a passive position. If you're getting a passive position out of E4, that's probably a skill issue, which is understandable. But yeah, make sure you guys are submitting games for fails and flexes, by the way. You get $50 for the best game, and $25 for the worst game. And also, you are only allowed 1 submission per week. Your entry will be disqualified by our ever so spectacular mods who keep track of the channel. If you submit 2, you have to choose to submit either a fail or a flex. If you choose to get your prize on Phenom, you get $5 extra. So the prize is really $55 and $30 upcoming. I might never come back. I love it. Okay, awesome. Mods, help people out for the submissions. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll BRB. Alright. I am back. Yeah, you should never feel bad about chess not going the way you expect it to. Why should you expect it to go the way you want it to, you know? Bye-bye. It's a hard game. You should not feel bad. You cannot. You have to submit games that are on chess.com. One sec. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, chess is hard. I don't have any better advice for you. If you really are truly passionate about getting better, then be ready to spend a lot of time. Like, a lot of time. So much time. In fact, your entire life. So we don't need to get into that right now. But, in general. Also, guys, don't forget to check out G2A. Speaking of games and being good at things. If you're looking for games that are perhaps a little less stressful, there's always a bunch of games on discount over at G2A that you are able to check out. And they have tons of options that are not chess that could take away from your tilt. Instead of you going on chess.com and playing another 50 games and then losing another 500 ELO points, you can just go on G2A, get yourself a game at a massive discount. They have a ton of options. And then, you know, just have a little fun. And then maybe tomorrow when you come back to chess, you're going to be doing so much better mentally. So, yeah. 10,000 hours for the rule of mastery, I don't think it really applies to. It's like 30,000 hours. It's so difficult. So, anyways. Save your tilt! Go to G2A instead. That's my advice for you. Seriously, one of the best ways to improve your rating is to not play when you're tilted. Like, really, that's one of my best pieces of advice. Also, if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, make sure you're coming over to Twitch, because that's where we're going to be playing a little bit more Polka! Stream continues, but it does not continue on TikTok or YouTube, unfortunately, for people watching on TikTok or YouTube. So, gotta come to Twitch! Reeman's paying for a hand heart for all of you guys. So, say thanks to Riemann. But yeah, come over to Twitch. Goodbye TikTok. And goodbye YouTube. If you don't care about improving in chess, that's a different story. But then once again, you also just want to be honest with yourself, right? If you're honest with yourself, then you yourself know what level you should be at in chess. The thing is, I think a lot of people struggle with honesty. Like, not in terms of... Like, sure, people struggle with it. That's a different story. Don't worry about that story. But a lot of people have a hard time with being objective about their own chess. So... I did not finish all the leftovers. Why am I calling you out? I'm not calling you out. Sometimes you just gotta hear it. Sometimes you know? I'm not trying to... Objectively speaking, you should ask yourself, what is the point of you becoming a Grandmaster by 40? If it's something that you care a lot about, good for you. If you don't, Just be aware that becoming a Grandmaster is going to take probably like 300,000 hours. I don't even know how much time that is, but that sounds about right. There's free rolls on Phenom, but right now I am playing, Do you guys want to play lower stakes for anybody that is here? I'm sitting at a 50 NL table, and I'm sitting at a 100 NL table. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds like it would take you about that much time. Guys, not an easy game. Not an easy game, really. It's like easy to learn, a lifetime to master or something. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't want to play heads up. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. The other Phenom table, the other 50 NL tables were full. I'll go find another table, I guess. Xerox sitting out over here. Oh? Oh? Hello, hello! I have 5 deuce off. I'm folding to you. There's room. Yeah, there's room. Oh, I have my tables flipped. If you guys want to join, feel free to join. I'm also open to playing other stakes. So, I'm playing King Queen off over here on the right against Hele. What about playing poker to win? Phenom only takes crypto wallets, but you can make arrangements in our community Discord if you need any help. Winning is fun. Trust me. Alright, I don't think this guy's actually playing Marineford with me, so. Leading. That makes me think you really do have it. I feel like you're not bluffing here. I'm gonna fold 6-5 off. I was gonna bluff on the river. Not anymore. No longer am I doing that. Yeah, playing things to win is a lot more fun than playing things to not win. But you can also just play things because you enjoy doing it. That's okay. For poker, though, I would recommend. Alright. No, if you like losing, play poker. I'm not gonna say no to playing against somebody who likes losing in poker. Please, be my guest. Welcome, welcome. Alright, don't think this guy... I've given this guy enough time to come back to Marineford. I'm gonna go move on to another Trinsic table. Here, I'll play, Wait, why is it scary? I'll play another Trinsic table. I can play against Carol. Yeah. Oh. You got this. We believe in you. Here, I'll play, a Rainbow Road. How about that? If you want to sit on Rainbow Road with me as well. I had A7 of hearts over here. Yeah, it's code Nemo. You got a 200% deposit bonus, and then for our upcoming free roll, if you sign up using my code and knock me out of the tournament, you get $100, and if you win the whole tournament, you get another $500. The first place prize for the 25k free roll is already like $4,000, by the way. So you would just get like 4.5k. It's like a very long story short. But I'm also sitting at the $25 buy-in table. $10, $25 table buy-in on the left over here if anybody wanted to join. Be our guest. Be our guest. Tyson, the deadline was like Sunday, 2-3 weeks ago. We spun for you already. No more spins. All upcoming spins will be done during the streamathon. Which also reminds me, if you guys redeem something during the charity stream for the American Heart Association, the end of the streamathon is going to be your last opportunity. This streamathon is going to be your last opportunity to redeem. So if you donated like 100 buckaroos for the American Heart Association and did not have a chance to play against me, make sure that you are redeeming that this upcoming streamathon. I'm gonna fold 6-5 of clubs. This was all announced. Stay up to date on the Discord. I did find a heart rate monitor, yeah. It's right here. I gotta set it up. Big raise coming in from Skoinix. So I have to figure out how to set that up this weekend, but... Welcome, Lion. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Open seats. All right. Hell yeah. Welcome, Hema. If you're having difficulty, there's a wonderful help system over at Phenom that will very happily help you out. Their name is Andrew. You can message them. Trash talk 'em. If you really want to trash talk, you should trash talk in the Phenom chat, because that's where like everyone can see what you're writing. Type it at them. Wow, this table really filled up, huh? Nice. Hell yeah. If anybody else wants to play, I have one more Trinsic table open. You're more than welcome to join me. One cat with a hat, exactly. I wanna be forever young. Be forever. Waiting for a big blind, still. He does. He loves his walks. Katsuko has been a menace today, which is why he cannot be here to say hi to you all, but he is a lovely... He really likes going into nature. He's a big fan of going into nature. Live forever, forever, forever. Hey guys, today I'm gonna full queen too soft to you, Lion. The whole point of poker games is that you win all of your opponent's money. You know how your goal in chess is to win all their chess pieces? In poker, it's to win all their chippies. He has not met other cats. As far as I know, apparently he doesn't get along with them, so I'm also, like, not trying to get him to meet other cats. But he does really like, chasing birds and picking on mice. That's what he likes to do. He likes doing that. But I heard from the shelter he really doesn't like other cats. But I've never, like, yeah. I don't know. I am not sure how well he would get along if he saw a cat in the wild. I caught a normal cat. I mean, you'll meet him one day. Yeah, he's never caught a mice. I mean, sorry, he's never caught a bird. He's caught mice, but he's never ever caught a bird. Just as an FYI. Bro is not skilled enough, apparently. Wow, I finally get to play a hand, and it's like, God, 3-bet, 4-bet? Oh. Oh, geez, Tripsy. I'm really glad that Katsuko does not, give me dead animals. Oh, Eve just like, Ivy just likes to do this. Yeah, not yet at least. Nope, not his style. Maybe it just means he doesn't love me. Sorry, I'm just trying to make the tables a little bigger on my screen. I guess he does? I don't know. Sorta? No, I think he definitely does like me. He gets big separation anxiety. He gets really big separation anxiety. Oh. I'm sitting at one more table, by the way, in case anybody did want to join. Just in case. Hell yeah, Keanu. You got this. Oh god, I could not imagine having to deal with like a turtle or something. Sorry. Folding. Just trying to fit the tables a little better. Wow, you guys raised it? That's cool. Kinda love that. Tasco is literally my first, but I had 10-6 off. I would have flopped 2 pair. Crazy. Also, I'm gonna take this off. Ow, ow, ow. It keeps getting into my eyes. Alright, king 9 off. Once again, would have made 2 pair. Did I get you? Ah. Made a lot of noise. Damn. Isn't it so realistic looking? It's so good. Oh yeah. You can make them micro bangs, which do not look good on me, but sorry, this is supposed to be an open. They're so like easy to clip on and off. Micro bangs honestly do not look good. Oh, it can also be a giant mustache. A really big one. Oh. We'll vote for a mustache. I kind of like it, but no. I don't know who that is, uncultured. I had King Jack suited. Jack King suited. Oh. I can do that. Wait, what torch table? I'm looking at the mixes. What's the table name? Here, let me type it. Oh no. Are you asking me? I'm not in it. I just double checked. Or are you asking someone in chat? Okay, wait. Help me out here for a second. Not sitting at it. So whoever you got, it ain't me. But it is a good point. I'm literally not there. I'm going back to my peaceful Trinisic tables. Oh shit, sorry. Now I am sitting out over here. Nope, not sitting there. Good luck. But yeah, Phenom has a bunch of games that are not Hold'em. If you think horse is a weird name, it's because it's horse. So the traditional mix of like limit Hold'em plus Omaha plus Raz plus stud plus deuce to 7 triple draw or something. Actually, sorry, not deuce to 7 triple draw. What's the E stand for again? I can't remember right now. Stud 8 or better, I think. That's the one. Stud 8 or better. Horse does not have limit Hold'em, and instead it has deuce to 7 triple draw. So, in my opinion, improved. There's a guy on here whose username is Hikaru, but yeah. Hey, Archer, thanks so much for 59 months. Appreciate that. Thank you. Almost 5 years. Welcome back. Thanks for being sub for all 5 years, even though I'm like mostly have not been playing League. So League streams are actually coming back big time during Streamathon next week. Starting Wednesday, I've got like a million different League goals I gotta hit. So we're gonna be playing a lot of League. Preferably with friends, but yeah. With chat, with friends, we got ARAMs lined up. 100 hours of chess, League, poker, Balatro, and GeoGuessr incoming. Yeah. For the good old days. Whoa, kings versus ace king versus sixes. Sixes is a big one to go all in with there, sir. How did this go all in? Time to sleep. He had 114 chips. Bro just tried calling on the button with sixes and then called the all in for 100 bigs with sixes. Okay. Alright, take care, Archer. Sixes. Oh, I gotta call this. I had ace 9 off. I'd have got shot. Or I got distracted trying to cold called rebet with sixes. Alright, cool stuff. I'm really excited for the Streamathon. I'm hyped. Ah, I had queen 6 of diamonds. Alright, I'll follow against Ive. Got king 4 clubs. I got so much coffee already. You know what else I got today that I probably should not have gotten? I got a bag of cheddar and sour onion, or like sour cream Ruffles. It sounds so good. I'm so excited. It actually sounds delicious. New flavors from Ruffles just dropped. Yeah, snacking is good. Oh shit, sorry. Sitting out over here. I don't think it is, no. We are, they're good, but very salty. Interesting. I have Pocket Jacks over here on the right. Oh my gosh, my chips, I try to eat over like a 5-day period. So if I buy a bag of chips, it generally is like, I try to make it last the whole week. Because I'm definitely the type of person that could finish a whole bag of chips in one go. But my chip calorie allocation is like one bag every 2 weeks or something. Welcome back. No, just like the regular whatever size they have, like the... Alright, 10-6 off over here. Trying to make them last minute? I respect it. Oh. I don't like Cheetos that much, but there's this dish I really, really like. Whoa, what is Ive doing? I've had an Ace King off the last time he tried doing something like this. I think because Pot Stuck is calling. This is interesting. Darn. That's actually funny. The Ace-5 of clubs is going to win. Okay, so my assumption was that Pot Stuck is just like doing stupid things. I would not generally call there with pocket tens. I could also be there doing interesting activities. Hence why I did decide to call with the tens, but obviously not the best, not the best. This is 50 NL, yes. There's some interesting plays over here coming in from multiple parties. I think it was really good. Yeah, sure, Aaron. I mean, it once again just really depends on, like, who's in the hand, right? So, for example, I wouldn't call that against Wu. As an example, most likely. But any healthy snacks in my corner? Nope. Got none. At the moment. I have a Hendon mob, plus a little more. Is it Hendon? Yay. Open spot. Oh, so fast. Wu's pretty good. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Oh yeah, absolutely, Aaron. For sure. There's ways to adjust. So I'm starting to think Ive is not bluffing. Okay, well that's not exactly what I would call. But he has 12 big blinds, so. Honey mustard pretzels. I don't like pretzels very much. Unfortunately. Hello, Cannibal! Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello. I'm currently playing a third table that you guys cannot see. It's not on the screen, but it is going. I hope you had a successful day of pokering. I'm gonna have to toggle this table over, I think. It's actually kind of interesting. I had pocket kings against someone who had jack king and the board came 9, 7, 5, 10. So I just won an all-in, basically, on the river with kings. I mean, it's going well! It's going! I got baited into calling a jam. And I did not win the all-in. In fact, the guy who had the least equity was the one that won, but... Thanks, Aaron! But yeah, if anyone wanted to play, we got 3 Trinisic tables going on. We have an open spot over here, and then there's the other table that's not on the screen. But if you went on Phenom, you'd be able to see it. I just don't have a real estate on my screen to show the third table. This is the most exciting. This is the more exciting table. I'm actually gonna swap one of these tables for the more exciting table. Sorry. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of action at this table. Where is it? I'm gonna fold here. Alright. Come join us at the new table. At Jack 10 of hearts. Like I said, we're playing a lot of hands over here. I kind of love it. 4-3 off, just gonna fold. Yeah, you have to be whatever age you're, I guess, locally. Ace 5 off. I'm actually not sure about the exact age, but it's for sure 18 plus. At the very least. Gonna full jacket off over here. I have the Jack of Hearts, 8 of clubs. Hello, Langer. Hey, King 4 off. Please do check all of your local requirements. I think blue is sometimes just having a little fun, but I am gonna fold king queen off over here. This is an interesting spot. Alright, thanks for hanging. Appreciate you. I had ace-8 off. That's why I said it was interesting. I wonder what Wu had. I had flopped trips if I was in that hand. Don't you love being an adult? Probably could have been a little larger. Thank you so much, Tripsy, for the tier 1. Thank you. Alright, I think over here I'm just going to check. I have 10-6 of clubs. Very unfortunate that he called and hit 2 pair. Oh, wait. No, he got we chopped that because there was a 7 on the river. Alright. Thank you, Tripsy. Pool party! If you are playing, make sure you're signing up with code NEMO so that you're able to be part of all of our future giveaways and all the fun stuff. Do it, do it, do it. It'll be a good time, I promise. Cannibal rating me just reminded me that it would be so much fun if I could do like challenge random poker streamers to like heads up or something, but they would have to all be Phenom players. So the min buy-in over here is $25 on all 3. Oh, you can't see one of the tables, but it's 25. That's the min buy-in. Yeah, I know. That's why we need you guys to get onto Phenom. You guys should all be playing on Phenom. I had ace-7 off over here. Hello, Joe. Guess what I have? Our favorite. Jacking off. Whoa. Alright. I will fold the ace deuce off. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, we can play real music. Pocket 6s over here. And then not DMCA free is my standard. Whoa, fascinating. Alright, I think I'm just gonna fold. I had 6-5 of clubs. I don't think he's bluffing. Also don't think I need to call that. I've been so weirdly tired all day today. I don't know why. Feels like it's difficult to pull a thought out of my brain. Does that make sense? I'm not like... I've slept enough. I've been eating pretty healthy. Not sure why. Alright, I had my ace deuce of hearts. But we're not gonna bluff here. Maybe it's just the age. You're right. That honestly could be very much what it is. Gonna fold the ace deuce off over here on the left. I had ace 4 off for my bluff raise. Bluff 4 bet. We are currently doing pretty okay. It's not spectacular, but it's pretty decent.
I'ma break every box they try to put me in. I got a lot of enemies who used to be my friends. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Blow me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I was sober for an hour, but I'm rolling off a bean now. The DJ give me confidence, I'm saying what I mean now. The Xannies help me slow up, the lean and help me speed now. Ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', I gon' hit it if she beat now. Calling, yeah, she calling.
Oh, this song's good. I used to love this song. I had Jack 9 of spades.
They say I'm on the come, but I've been on the calm down. See me doing good, they start to hate, that's how it goes now. I don't know why they mad at me, I always stay 10 toes down. Driving through my city by myself, that's how I roll. Driving solo, I'm just swerving through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. See me up before and I feel like myself again. Blow me up.
Thank you, Mickey.
I'ma break every box they try to put me in.
This is a very, like, rhythmic. Ow, 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 my foot. Jeez.
I remember being a kid, my teachers told me I wouldn't be shit. Diamonds in my pinky look like water, make me seasick. Never had no house, so don't approach me on some free shit. Did this by myself, so why the fuck I do a remix? His bitch gave me top, don't want the pussy, he can keep it. Money and the power, fuck respect, cause I don't need it. Driving to the west, I pop the bean and now I'm speeding. Know some people in the six that diss me for no reason. Sending shots, they sending
Oh. This was a lump under the gun. Fascinating stuff, sir.
put a number in my phone and you know how to lead. Driving solo, I'm just swerving through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again.
Fido, are we seeing you hit silver tier before next week? Or this upcoming weekend, I guess. I had ace 10 off. I had the exact suits too. I had the ace of diamonds and the 10 of spades. Don't forget, people who hit silver tier are going to be able to register early for the 25k free roll. So if you have this wonderful little silver border around you... Oh, you guys can't see Hema right now. But Hema, who is on my other table, has it. Here, let me swap it over to that one. Is that the one? Yeah, it is. Wait, why is it so much? Oh, it's just bigger. So Hema over here, as you guys can all see, has a silver border. He will be able to enter the event early. Well, I haven't been playing much mini hands on this table, honestly, so the other one has been better for the stream. But yeah, if you hit silver tier, you'll get early access. You'll be guaranteed a spot. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, something like that. But in all honesty, like, it is very difficult. They've been working overtime to ensure the tournament will be a success. Yeah, I think we're settled on it being $2. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna let you guys battle it all out. I had a 5. Over. Oh. Oh yeah, you guys are seeing the right table. I hit a 5. I'll take it. I have faith in guys hitting silver tier and rake back. Sorry. I'm just reading things. The other great thing about the rakeback system on Phenom is that you get it in the form of a Phenom token. So if you've earned Phenom tokens, you're holding them, you'll see USDT payments arriving your wallet every week, whether you play or not. It's pretty cool. I'm literally just reading everything they have on their rewards manager. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh. You're having Penfolds wine from Australia? That's actually really cool. Hell yeah. I hear they are good. I don't think I've maybe tried some, but I don't think I have. Heard good stuff about it though. But yeah, silver is just 100 points in any consecutive 30-day period, and seems like it's just gonna be $2 and rake back. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that. I had 9-4 of diamonds against you, Hema. It's hard for me to have all 3 tables on this screen, so... Hello, hello. The whole table is just not shown here. Oh. That's because they're all just sized super weird. Also, oh no, did he like get knocked? Did he lose his stack? Oh, that's sad. GG's. Oh, Hilay's back. I got 7s against you. Ultra. Nice hand. Oh no. This is your first buy-in though, right? Or did you rebuy? Oh, wow. Good for you. That's impressive. I got King 10 of Hearts over here on the left. Lion, did you raise all of us? No, Stoin did, right? I'm actually not sure. I didn't follow the action here. Paper clipping! I want to see you hit like 100k. You know what you should do? You should get it up to like 10k and then go play the main and then win the main. And then when you win the main, you'll be able to say it all started on Phenom. I have 5 4 diamonds, in case anybody was wondering what I had. Nice hand, Lion. Oh, Kima's gone. You could throw the heads up to split bonus or table with your opponent. True. Fair enough. Sounds good. Ugh, not this song. Alright, I need a different playlist. Preferably one that doesn't suck, but thank you. If you sign up on Phenom, you can send me a playlist. We can do that. Alright, good night. I had 9-7 of spades over here. This table is slowly, this is Lord. I think it's from her newer album. I'm not liking it right now, so I might skip it. Gosh, is there good music? Like in general out there? Alright. We're back to the 2000s! I mean, I do like soul and R&B. But the only way I'm taking music suggestions is if you sit down at this table and you DM me the link. If you're at this table and you literally message the link in chat, I will listen to it on stream. I have 8-7 off. And 6 deuce of spades over there. I will check it out. I'm gonna fold ace 10 off up here. (2000s) had the most amount of bangers. Only era I can listen to right now. That and Glass Animals. Poker is great. You will have fun. You will enjoy. You'll have a good time. Learn by doing. I think poker's a lot easier of a game if you watch and play a lot of it. I mean, obviously that applies to chess too, but like I'm really serious about poker. With chess, you can watch a lot of someone and still not understand at all what's happening, but maybe it's because poker is just like, I don't know, a card game. I've no scientific explanation, but really, being able to understand how the game works is best by literally sitting at the table and understanding. If you play a bunch of it, you'll slowly get it. Oh, please, tell me about it! Crew, tell me about it. Studying chess is very depressed. And like being stuck at a certain level in chess is also very depressed. Does that make sense? Like once you've hit a certain point, it's just like, oh my lords. I hear you. For sure. Boom, boom. Folding the 8 deuce off. Yeah. Same crew, same. Chess is a very stubborn game sometimes. As chat would know. If there's one game that chat struggles with, it's definitely poker. I mean, sorry, definitely chess. Hey, Pika Canada, thank you so much for the 50 months. I super appreciate that. That's such a long time. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. I'm gonna put my bangs back on. Yay! I'm glad. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're chillin' in life. Owie. You know what? This is not working. I look unhinged. Eminem, I would say, is probably one of my favorite artists. I'm a pretty big Eminem fan. I had Queen Jack suited. Hello. Queen Jack of Hearts. Oh, it's heads up now. Alright. Where did everyone go? What the heck? Alright, I'll move. Nine spades. Yeah, not the best board for ya. Yep. I have 5-4 of hearts that I'm just gonna fold, and then I'm gonna move. Thanks so much, Lion, for the tier 3. That's crazy. Almost a full year. Thank you. Appreciate that. I think it's fine mixing in some semi or like bluffs. That's cool. Thank you very much. Tier 3 is indeed insane. I hope you've been enjoying playing the poker. I see you're doing really well today. Hope it's been a good time. And I also, like, I see you've been playing a lot more, like, tricky and stuff. You've been doing all sorts of cool things. So, that's awesome. You've really changed it up the last few days. I'm mostly just an Eminem listener. Really. Like, if I genuinely just I'm left to my own devices. Whoa, the tables are completely stuffed. I think. Alright, there we go. Had to reorganize my tables a little. We got open seats if anyone want to join us. Nice. Love to hear that. It worked, I see. You still have your stack? Good stuff. Nice. To pair from Bearcat. Jeez. I'm not sure if we disconnected to fold. Hey, look! It doesn't matter. You got the bluff through anyways. No problem. Who cares? I'm just... Wait. Oh shit, I have the wrong... I was playing a different table than I thought. I folded an ace-5 suited on another table that is not shown on screen actually, but... This is 50 NL. So 25 cent, 50 cent. Not 25, $50. That would be really crazy for online, yeah. I mean, I guess not that crazy. Still crazy. I had pocket 10s the previous hand here against Captain Cooler. Now I had 10-8 off. King 6 off. I have a Jack 6 off over there. I'm just gonna fold that. Is this only playing? Oh, right. This table is dying. Sad days, sad days. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm trying to play the tables that have the people on them, you know? Oh, you know what? 3 people? I'll play with 3 people. No problem. Here we go. Here's the other table. I found it. Not currently, no, Chief. I just try to note down specific hands if there's anything that I want to review. I also believe Phenom does not have a tracker. Like, does not allow you to have a tracker at the moment. So. Wow, I got a walk for Kings. With Kings. Once again, on the off-screen table, but... just giving y'all an update. Yeah, I don't think Phenom's currently allowing any HUDs. But once again, you can make fun notes on people, like... and also apparently see exactly where they're from. As well as the last couple digits of their IP address. Just in case. So you can see a lot of other things. You just can't see, you know. Cannot see their VPIP. I had 6. Oh wait, you guys don't even know this table. All right, I'll stop bringing up this other table. But yeah, no HUDs right now. So do what you will with that information. My encouragement though is that you sign up and you play with us on Phenom because it's a lot of fun. And we're gonna have a 25k free roll coming up really soon, where silver tier is going to be able to enter first. So if you get to silver tier in like the week, which is about $2 in rate, I had 10-6 offsuit. Nice, Hele. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Think you're crazy. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out G2A too. Easy peasy. A lot of ways to save money on the stream. Don't forget to make games for Flex Friday, so you can also make money playing chess. Literally infinite ways to make money. And also we're putting together the Rakeback leaderboard for people who use code NEMO. So if you sign up using code NEMO, you can also earn additional cash. On top of everything you already see on the screen over there. So, fun stuff. I'm just gonna check. Nice. It's supposed to be 3.5, but I'm too lazy to type it in, so it's gonna be a 4 from me, Lion. Just fine. I have pocket 4s. Just making sure I actually have the right table for this announcement on. Nice. I just lost 10s against A7 suited. Bro hit 2 pair. killing me. Taking control. Big blind is literally just how much you have in relation to the blinds. So for example, I have 53 bucks. I'm just gonna call here with ace king. I do not think he has spades because he would be betting, he would be mortgaging his house on it. Since Lion did not mortgage his house on it, I assumed he did not have a flush. Of course, he could have been doing that to be really tricky and getting called by ace high if he also did have a flush. So, but I don't think he had a flush. That's only I can say. All I have. Thanks, Hema, for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's literally just a way of, like... being able to see, the stacks in like a more representative manner. It's not that big of a deal in cash, but when you do things like tournaments and stuff, you really... I prefer seeing it in big blinds a lot more. So... It's calling. Open up my eager eyes. I'm Mr. Brightside. God, I need to take some singing lessons. Oh, Jay is raising me. Oh, you guys can't see the other table. I keep bringing up the other table. Aw, thanks so much, Hema, for another gifted. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I have 8-6 off on the left over here. Yeah, Finnish does not sound anything like Scandinavian languages. Check. I made a flush on culture, a really bad one. I had like a 3, but I did make it. I just won with 10 high on another table. Neither of us had any interest in participating in the hand. Stand up. Stand up. The other guy had 5 high. For context, by the way. So. Yeah, people assume because Finland's up there. It's just like, you know. Also, this guy got ace-9 all in against me when I have ace-jack. This why when somebody 3-bets you, you want to be a little careful with your ace-x. Bad ace-x get punished. That's a lesson I learned the hard way, unfortunately, so... Alright. He ended up all in. It ended up being like 60-ish blinds. A little more than that. He wasn't very deep, so. It was like maybe 65. Alright, these are my only 2 tables now. That's why I think it's much easier to think of everything in big blinds. Because, like, if you have it in big blinds, you don't know how much money you're betting, you know? You're just thinking of it in terms of, like, yeah, here I should be betting, like, 60 bigs. Or here I should be betting 70%. You just think about it that way. Instead of thinking about it in, like, a very dollar value amount, I find this helps a lot when I play high stakes. I find it a lot more difficult mentally to play poker if I'm like worried about my like just worried. Right. Well, I don't know if that's exactly how it is, but it's just like instead of really worrying about it, just think about how you can play the best. Here, I'll go look on my YouTube channel. I have a vlog from it. I have Jacket Off Uncultured. Yeah, you gotta not... If you have decided to play it, hey guys, right? Today, then you just can't let your... let that affect it. So. But let me see. I have King 5 suited, just gonna fold. Wow, this was a long time ago. Jeez. When the hell did I play this game? Alright, well. The site is awesome. I absolutely love it. Oh god. I played a high-stakes cash game with Phil Ivey and Magnus Carlsen. It was... I think it was 100, 200. 20,000. I did not do well. By the way, in case anybody was wondering. I sold action for 50% of it. I was very young. I was 22. This was like 3 years ago. But yeah. Anyways, there's a video on it, so. But that is the biggest, that's the highest stake I have played. Is 100, 200. Okay, I have 8 deuce off. Interesting attempt to bluff there, Lion. Interesting. Yeah, something like that, Hele. Fair enough. I have ace 5 of clubs. Did not get there. He was blocking one of my clubs too. Unfortunate. I have pocket 8s over here on the left. Uncultured typically plays 2 tables. I see him on 2 tables a lot. Nick King is suited. Fair enough, fair enough. Got Queen 9 off over there. We shall not be playing that. Jack deuce off. Oh, sorry, 7 deuce off. 7 deuce off. Nice. Congrats on the silver halo. You'll be able to register for the free roll in advance. Could have been. We'll never know. Can't rabbit hunt. You don't know what would have come on the flop. May that beep beep. When nobody wants to rabbit, we're just addicts. True. Yeah. The party. Oh, the music is such a good vibe. We'll be just fine. You wanna be my lover, I gotta get with my friends. Friendship never ends, so you wanna be my lover, got to give. I'm for real. I've had coaching. I've done, like, I watch videos. Yeah, I don't know. Not really self-taught. Also, I don't learn enough, but that's another story. Like, I should be studying so much more. I've used, like, DTO, I've used BBZ. Watch videos. All the good stuff. Be my lover. You learn in Redemption? A lot of people learn poker through like VR and stuff. Not VR, or like just fun poker sites. There's that one on Steam that's like a virtual one, I guess. A lot of people I've talked to are like, oh, that's where I play poker. I'm like, cool. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a game at the end of the day, right? Like, obviously, part of the fun of poker is being able to win all the money, but I haven't heard of Poker Night at the Inventory. But a lot of people have told me, like, they learned it on whatever. Poker by throwing darts. Definitely some people's style of playing poker. Just, you know, seeing where it's gonna go. I was gonna 3-bet you again, but I did already. Sorry, I mean, I was gonna raise you here, but I have 7-6 of clubs, and I already did that on the other board with a similar, like, drawing type hand as a bluff. So I'm gonna let this one go. But that's the only reason why I did not raise you on culture. That's why I just want to let you know. Whoa, you're ambidextrous darts. Darts is not that hard of a game, but also it's like, once again, like chess, it's kind of hard to be really good at it, I guess. Oh, you had queens. Ah, alright. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Queen 10 of clubs. Man, some of the lyrics back then were crazy. There's no way to block an artist, huh? No, the only card game I've ever played is Go Fish, and then all the variants of poker. I actually had 10-6 off. Like, before playing Hold'em for at 2550, I basically just played Go Fish. Yes, I would like to block Kane. Thank you very much. It's not that I think it's crazy. I think he's not a very good person. So, anyways, that's a different topic. High stakes Go Fish would have been crazy. But it was not high stakes Go Fish. Oh my god, can you imagine? I mean, I feel like poker players have probably... The thing about poker players is that they're typically more interested in other games, so... When I was really young, I've been to Shanghai, yeah. There was like more fun games than freaking Go Fish to play for high dollar amounts. Oh, you think Omaha's the crazy one? Oh my gosh, Phenom has so many mixed games, it's great. One of the main reasons why I really like Phenom is because they have so many mixed games. It is. It does not hurt to have some variety. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true. You can care about the game in very different ways, yeah? Like, you can care about the game in the way that, like, sure, this is your main livelihood. That's a very different type of caring versus being, like... I don't know. Yeah, or caring that's not necessarily to have fun, but just caring, like, as a competitive element. Some people really fucking hate losing. Like, they really do. And I know that sounds a little strange in a game that has a lot of money in it, but some people have ego. And it's like... I have ace jack off. So yeah. Losing does suck. I don't blame him. I used to be that way about chess. And then I realized I have way bigger problems because I started playing poker. If you want to stop worrying about losing in chess, you could start playing poker. I'm not joking. You're currently getting... You're like worried about your ELO? Start worrying about your dinners. You want to get over your fear of losing 100 points? Well, what about your fear of losing $10,000 in one night? Playing poker really made me not sweat a game of chess whatsoever. Like, when people ask me, like, oh, do you care if you lose a game of chess? It's just, like, point blank. No, I don't have the capacity anymore. I've been there before. Like, I've been in the spots where I cared so much about a single game of chess, and then, obviously, you can still have really high-stakes chess games, right? Like, you have all those big, tournaments that have hundreds of thousands of dollars for prizes, but... For me, I'm not gonna get to play those chess events. But, yeah. Whoa. Hello, gents. I'm here to the party. How are we doing? Exactly, cannibal. That's the vibe. That's what I'm saying. You start worrying about a lot less in life, which is good. It's a good thing to worry about the things that don't really matter, you know? I had ace jack off. It's good to not... It's good to... I was somebody who had really, really bad anxiety, for a little context. So for me, it was always like... I was anxious about everything. Literally everything. But then once I started being anxious about my... like... $20,000 that night, you know, got a lot less anxious about other stuff. It really changes your perspective on things, I think. Which, once again, is not bad. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I used to be anxious about, like, I still do get anxious about completely, like, pointless stuff. And I know my therapist would be like, but to you it's important. No, I mean, like, some of these things are truly not really that relevant. Like, I appreciate when she says stuff like that, but, like, let's be real here. Yeah, exactly. Bro had aces? Oh my god. If I had the ace of spades, I would have probably, like, overbet. I'm really glad I did not. And I only had the queen of spades. That's how I was deciding whether or not I was gonna bluff there. Exactly. My anxiety's a lot better. Not necessarily because I treated it or anything. The next time someone's like, how did you, deal with your chronic anxiety? Well, I just put myself in even more stressful spots. So therefore, the things that were previously stressing me out stopped stressing me as much because my brain could only handle so much stress. That's what I'll tell them. Sounds like a great TED Talk. Oh gosh, Chief Beef. Hopefully you're in a better spot now. No, but it worked. Okay, glad to hear. What stakes were you playing? Had ace deuce off over there. That's a really, really good, like, saying, actually. Yeah, I definitely haven't really found a cure for my own, like, depression, and I never found a cure for my anxiety. But I definitely outgrew some of it. Because I got bigger issues in life. So, not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. Yeah. Oh gosh. What did you buy? Well, at least it went to charity, right? Sounds like it was a charity event. I mean, you just donated to charity. I'm sure it was for charity. You were really just, yeah. I'm sure it went to a good cause. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, yeah, there you go. There, now you have a lot of sport memorabilia. It's a cool time. No problem. Oh, well, you have a Lewandowski, football. That's pretty cool. Nice hand. I had ace queen offsuit. Yeah, it really is. I had jacks. This is a pretty wet texture. 7, 8, 9. We're putting in an overbet on the flop. I don't think I have... Oh, I have something really cool that's signed, but like... I can't tell you guys about it for another few months. But I will be auctioning it off for charity. On the subject, actually. Secrets. Also, I have updates on my chessboard that is slowly being designed. We are currently looking for somebody who's able to screen print it. Sorry, I reversed the words. So the board is like fully like actually developed. But yeah, it looks really cool. The mods know what it looks. This one is not that top secret, but it is not fully physically built yet. We're just trying to find someone who's able to actually print the board to our standards. So the board, there's a chessboard that's being made. And then, yeah. Still developing the clothing line designs. More cool stuff incoming. Jack Queen off. But yeah, I've been working on it a bit. The poker's going. It's definitely going. I had a pretty good day. There's some really cool chess sets all around the world. I was in contact with an independent designer who had like this super adorable duck that he like hand blowed using clay, I guess. It was really cool. Loved it. Alright, I'm not bluffing, woo. My regrets. I had jacking off. I just wanted to wing a hand with jacking. Literally. Just so I could say I want a hand. Anyways, I have 9-4 spades over here. Many times before. For the culture. Exactly. I had a 10 high straight, but this board got a little too wet for me, I think, to bet this river. So we just decided to check with our 10 high straight. But yeah. Alright, this was super fun, guys. Thank you all so much for playing. You guys are great. If you have not yet played and signed up yet, make sure you are. We have a lot of awesome rakeback leaderboards coming up. Obviously, when you get rakeback on Phenom, you yourself get Phenom tokens. So you can also watch that value climb up. And then we are going to be participating in the free roll when it comes out on July 6th. Make sure you are hitting at least silver tier so you get early registration and you'll be able to play. And then also tomorrow we will be back at 5 p.m. Eastern. At 5 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, that will also be a really good time. I haven't fully built out what we're doing tomorrow, but we're doing a really long stream tomorrow. So I hope you guys are hyped for that. And then we're also going to be streaming Sunday. More chess, more poker, more good times. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for hanging. I will say good night to yeah. Don't worry. I'll say good night. Cats go for you guys. No problem. Alright, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll give the raid over to the game that is the closest to poker. We're gonna give the raid over to Dr. Spectred again. He is currently playing Balatro. Alright, have a great rest of your night. Thanks so much for playing, chat. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow. More fun stuff. So, take care, everyone. Have a great night. Bye!